It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Duckstein. It's their winter ale coming in at 7.5% ABV. And what's really interesting about this beer, and it's really intriguing me, is, well, first of all, I like the bottle. I love that design. Classic style, nice paper top. They're based in Hamburg in Germany, the brewery. But the beer is actually brewed in Denmark. And that's the really intriguing thing for me. I'd like to know why. So it has notes of cinnamon and orange. I want to say a massive thank you to Sebastian in Germany for hooking me up with this beer. Without further ado, let's get this 500ml bottle out into a glass and see what we get. Look at the smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. I've had the original Duckstein beer. It was okay. I remember it being okay. But as soon as this landed, as soon as I seen this, I opened the box from Sebastian and I thought, ooh, I gotta get that one out. Gotta get that one out. So some really nice winter style beers that have been sent by Sebastian. Yeah, including this one, Duckstein Winter Ale with cinnamon and orange. So we've got a 3-finger, slightly off-white head. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the glass. And look at that. Look at the quality on that beer. Very nice looking beer. Good head retention. Good carbonation, hazy, amber. Let's start again. An amber coloured beer that's not hazy. Amber, mahogany, red colour, I would say. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Cheers, Sebastian. Smells good. Smells really good. You definitely get that kind of spiciness from the cinnamon and the little bit of orange peel, I would say, from the oranges. Winter spices, definitely. Lovely malty, bready backbone to it too. A little bit of sweetness in there. Some toffee malt coming through. It smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's nice and rich. It's nice and rich and sweet. It's a little bit earthy. Like an earthy spiciness coming through. That's the cinnamon. You definitely get that kind of orange peel tang, if you like. And then there's some bitterness on the back end. Lovely brew. I've not even talked about the malt yet, but there's definitely a good malt character in this beer as well. Let's see if it's bottle conditioned. No, it isn't a bottle conditioned beer. It's still intriguing me. Now I know that Denmark borders Germany. So Denmark is above, Germany's below. I kind of wonder. I wonder. I wonder why it's brewed in... They're from Hamburg in Germany. But it's brewed in Denmark. Contract brewed for whatever reason. I'd love to know in the comments box. I'd love to know the reasons why. As you guys know, I've been to both countries. Denmark, absolutely fantastic, beautiful place. Oh, I was only there for, well, I kind of travelled in. I was going through Denmark, so I stopped off at Denmark with a friend. We had some beers in the Macalla bar, and then we went off over to Sweden. And then I passed back through Denmark to fly back from Copenhagen back to the UK. The other time, yeah, was Germany. I had a fantastic time in Germany. I've told you lots and lots about my trip to Germany, so I won't bore you with that one. But I've been to both countries, and both good beer nations in the world. Cracking beer nations. They both do their beer slightly different. Of course, Germany, Weiss beers, Dunkels, Dunkel Weisses, winter beers, Oktoberfest beers. So many different styles of beer that you'd never kind of understand at all. It's good. It's really like toffee malts coming through. And then Denmark, it's more of a craft beer scene. From what I've seen, Macalla, and there's lots of different breweries in Denmark. Just Macalla off the top of my head. Macalla, been put on the spot now. Anyway, great craft brewing scene in Denmark. As is all of the Nordic countries. But just to concentrate on this beer then, because I feel like I'm going off track a bit talking about Denmark and Germany, and you know, let's get back to this beer in hand. It's got a nice malty body. It's creamy, it's rich. There's a level of sweetness in there. Lovely toffee malts are coming through. There's instances of raisin and plum and fig and prune. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. There's a nice amount of bitterness on the back end that just balances off that little bit of sweetness to begin with. That richness is balanced off by hop bitterness. It's good. Now, good old Sebastian, I'm saying good old, he might be 25. The good man Sebastian, let's change that up a bit. This is all in German language, so I don't understand that. But Sebastian has given me a note here. Duckstein Winter Ale with notes of cinnamon and orange, limited edition, winter edition. Duckstein, based in Hamburg, Germany, but brewed in Denmark. I really want to know more about that. Comment below. The back text on the bottle end. The top fermented Duckstein Winter Ale is the perfect balance between full-bodied roasted aromas and the fruitiness of orange and plum. A beautiful red gold colour and the creamy foam bring the Nordic Christmas to your home. The Danish speciality harnesses particularly well with winter dishes of orange chocolate. Ingredients are water, malted barley, malt, oat, malt, glucose syrup, wheat malt, plum juice, orange peel, carbon dioxide, hops, cinnamon and fennel. I think I've just worked out why it's brewed in Denmark. 7.5% ABV. Just by reading the ingredients, I think I know why it's brewed in Denmark. Okay, in Germany they have the, I'll be very quick with this, I won't bore you too much, the Reinheitsgebot. So in Germany, German law means that you can only brew with malts, hops, water and yeast. 4 ingredients, 4 natural ingredients. In order to brew this Duckstein Winter Ale, they wanted to put cinnamon and orange and plum and all these weird and wonderful things in it. Cinnamon and fennel, glucose syrup. I mentioned that sweetness, didn't I? They can do that in Denmark, but they can't do it in Germany. That's the reason why I think the beer's been brewed in Denmark. If I'm wrong, comment below, but I think that's definitely the reason. Thank you very much to Sebastian for the beer. I'm going to rate it. I really like it. Pardon me. Really speaking, I don't see the need in adding glucose syrup to the beer, but I've brewed with some regional breweries in the UK, and I know that they use glucose syrup in their beers too. And when I first found out, it came as a bit of a shock to me. So I know it happens. It's a cheaper way to produce beer. It's an unfortunate cheaper way to produce beer. I'd rather they didn't. I'd rather they just used all malt to create that sugar, for then the yeast to ferment out that sugar. But they've gone down the cheaper avenue. Hey ho, it's still a nice beer, even though I wish they didn't use glucose syrup. I like the beer enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!